What's good, y'all? What's good? What's good? Hey, can you bring my keys? Everybody's doing all right, man. It's your big homie, Big Bad, man. This is the Real Talk, Real Shit podcast, man. I'm gonna give it a couple minutes for somebody to come on in. Give it a couple minutes, man. I'm trying to get my intro rolling. Hope everybody's doing all right, out there. Hope everybody's doing good, man. It's a beautiful day. It's kind of chilly, but it's beautiful, you know what I mean? And shout out to whoever's in the building, man. Shout out to you, man. Big respect, man. Shout out to everybody tuning in, man. Thank y'all so much for being here. It's a blessing. It's a blessing. It's a blessing. And I got a lesson, man. So thank you so much. Today's topic, I'm going to be talking about Muslim celebrities or Muslim rappers, A lot of people might... In my coat. A lot of people might not realize. Good morning, afternoon, and evening to all you around the planet. That's what's up. Thank you, Justice. Shout out to you too. Good morning to you. Well, it's afternoon now where I'm at. It's afternoon. So good afternoon to everybody, man. Hope everybody's having a decent day, man. We got another opportunity to make a way and make a better day, man. So I'm gonna be talking today about the Muslim rappers. It doesn't matter what religion you practice. It don't matter, It is, Michael S. I had to talk about this. I have to talk about this. Thank you, Michael S. for that, because a lot of people are starting to. Some people might realize that, and then some people might not. Literally, we're living in a time where we're seeing the powers that be, aka the celebrities, aka the people in positions of power and money and shit like that. We're seeing them following suit and following trends. Every time you see celebrities doing something, in my coat, my gray coat, I don't know. I need them though. We're living in a time where, like I said, we're seeing people follow suit. And it's okay to practice whatever religion you want to practice. That's not the point I'm trying to make. I'm not here to bash, downplay, or condemn anybody for what they're doing. I'm not here for that. I'm here to present a trend. We are only real. Hold on. We are only real world here. Oh. Yeah, thank y'all so much. Somebody call me and shit. Don't tell me when I'm on live. Let me see. No masks on our beings. We are only real world here. Yeah, facts. Yeah, facts. I ain't doing none of that line and cap shit. But let me keep it 100, man. When you start to see celebrities doing things at the same time, you got to realize that there's some propaganda behind it. There's some type of motive behind it. People don't. Let me just say this. People don't just keep doing the same things and repeating the same cycle and repeating the same thing if it don't have any relevance to it. And what I mean by that, there is definitely a reason you see the most prominent figures in society doing the same thing. It's definitely a reason for that. Now I'm gonna break down some shit Judge. Like I'm judging. Nah, I judge. Fuck that. Justice, I judge. I don't care. I judge. I have discernment of right and wrong, and I'm not gonna allow wrong into my life. So I am judging. I ain't no Christian. I judge. I judge. When I walk outside in the streets, I judge if a car's coming left or right so I can cross the street safely. I judge if I walk outside in a neighborhood where it's if I walk outside in a neighborhood where it's criminals and gangsters and thieves and murderers and shit, I judge. You have to fucking judge. You cannot be a blind faith Christian. That is blind faith. What is blindness? They call it blind faith. What is blindness? Blindness is to not even know what's going on, to not understand. Like you just said, you understand. That's blind faith. That is deadly. It's deadly to be a blind faith Christian. That is dangerous. That's why a lot of people don't know how to choose what's right and wrong for their life. That's why a lot of people don't know what's good for them. What's good, Antoine? That's why a lot of us are so lost. Thank you, Justice. I appreciate you. That's why a lot of us are so lost, is because we have this stupid blind faith. You have to use your mind. You have to judge situations. You have to use your discernment. You have to, or else you will not make it in this life. I don't judge. That is the dumbest Christian bullcrap I ever heard in my life. If you don't judge, your ass will be a victim. Thank you, Justice. And look, your name is Justice. Justice, you have to judge. Your name, you were named Justice. My son's middle name. My son's middle name is Justice. Y'all have to bring justice to this planet. You can't sit around and wait for a false God or a fake system of religion to save you. It won't save you. The fake religions will not save you. The fake religions will push you to the point of no return. So I'm gonna get back to what I was saying. It's a time we're living in, right? First and foremost, in the story of all life, in the story of life. Yeah. Yes. Can't be out here putting your trust in man. You can't be out here putting your trust in people like that. You got to just judge this shit. You got to see what's right and what's wrong for you. But look, we're living in a time, put it like this, in the story of life, there's always a protagonist and an antagonist. In the story of life, there's always a hero and a villain. In all aspects of life, there's a hero and there's a villain. There's good and there's bad. If you're watching the life, if you live in life, you're watching a story unfold. Your narrative, what you create, your narrative is like part of your story. But if you're sitting back and just waiting for life to unfold and watching it as it takes place, you're just allowing another man's narrative to take hold and take control of your life. So when you're living your life, right, you have to choose every day whether you're going to be a good person or a bad person. In the bigger picture of life, let's zoom out a little bit. Let's zoom out a lot. In order for somebody to be the good guy, there has to be a bad guy in life, right? What if both the good guy and the bad guy were working together to portray good cop and want to portray bad cop? If we watch the Christian religion, that's what's up. Look, if you're watching the religion aspects of life, you're watching Christianity and Islam, you start at the origins of everything. You don't look at it for what your mom and your dad taught you, because they're lost and they don't know nothing. They don't know nothing. Your mom and dad didn't know nothing. If they did know something, you know, that's what's up. But look, if you're looking at life from a Christian perspective, I mean, if you're looking at Christian from a historical perspective, Christians started on stolen legacies from other nations. Christianity started from stealing other people's holy books, and then they took that shit and they comprised it together in the Nicaea Conference. So they sat down, all the top white scholars, Shakespeare, all these mother suckers sat together and under the Catholic, under those Nicaea Conference people, whoever they was, those European white people, they sat together and said, we don't have no religion. So let's take religion from everybody else. As we went through the world and stole and dominated everybody's shit, they took all the holy books and they took it and comprised it and smacked it together, put some different names on it and some different titles and different stories in it. And then you have the Holy Bible. So if anybody's following the Holy Bible, and I'm not downing you if you do, I'm not downing nobody for being religious. But if anybody's following the Holy Bible, you're following the destruction, decimation, and desecration of ancient, holy African society. So if you're out here worshiping Jesus Christ and condemning others for not worshiping him and telling others that they're going to be condemned and burned and suffer and all that because they don't believe in what you believe in, that's blasphemy in itself. Because if your God was such a merciful and decent and loving and caring God, why would your God say everybody else who don't believe in me shall burn and perish? That's all satanic. Because God does have rules. He does have laws and shit for people, but there is no condemning a whole nation of other people just for not speaking the language and following the belief you practice. That is satanic. That's get down or lay down. That's gang. If you were in a gang, say you in the blood. See, this is why y'all don't, religious people can't stand a chance of talking to a person like me. If you're in a gang, you're a blood in a gang, right? If you meet anybody who's not a blood, who's not in your gang, they're your opposition. They're your enemy. According to gang law, according to gang lore, according to gang theology. Anybody who's not in your gang is your enemy, is your opposition. So in gang culture, everybody who's not in your gang gets dominated and gets demonized. So exactly, that's what I'm trying to tell you, Antoine. That's what I'm trying to explain. The whole religious process, the whole religious systems are put in here on this earth and given to us to destroy us, to make us fight each other, to make us hate each other, to make us murder and do all the things that we have done to each other in the name of who? In the name of a false God. Because you don't commit acts of sin, great, massive sin in the name of God. That is counterproductive. That is backwards thinking. But this is the mentality and theology of this Western world and the non-Western worlds. It is exactly mob. It is exactly gang. All religions is gang. All religions is gang. They're all poison and they're all pollution for people and destruction and deterring you from being hand in hand, one in one with your fellow brothers and sisters on this planet. Because if we was realistic about this life, you will realize you were only different because of where you were born, your environment. You're only different because your race and your parents. You're only different. You're only who you are because of your parents. Your religion doesn't matter at all. When you die, your religion doesn't have nothing to do with life. When you live, your religion has nothing to do with life. You choosing to be a customary slave. You're choosing to be a customary, you choosing this life. Now, religion has goodness in it. Religion has good for some people. It keeps some people in line. So I'm not here to disrespect or demonize religion, but I am here to point realities. This is reality. The Christian Crusades traveled the world, filleting, slaying, maiming, impaling, all that. The Christian Crusades were the first one lynching people. The Christian Crusaders were the first ones lynching people. They would put you on the cross. That whole cross thing, the cross didn't come from Christianity. The cross came from Egypt. The cross came from Africa. The cross came from old ancient society. So the cross itself is not a bad thing. But what did the European do with the cross? He put all Africans, he put all people who were not Christians, he killed them and crucified them and stuck them on the cross and staked the crosses up all along the main roads in the towns of the old places, so everybody knows this was done in the name of Jesus. This was done in the name of Christ. So everybody who walked and drove past and rode a carriage and a horse and walked past that town, they knew that town was dominated in the name of Jesus. They knew it. Just like when America, let's fucking do it. Let's do it, y'all. I hope y'all ain't scared and ready. I hope y'all ain't scared and you're ready. Just like when America goes to all these countries around the world, and I love America. I'm born and raised here. This is my country. My people's land, not European people's land. This is my people's land. When America goes, the American military, the American powers that be, the American power structure, the Christian American power structure goes around the world, after they dominate, desecrate, bomb, and dismantle a nation, what do they put up? They put a flag up, just like the cross was put up. These are the same people. These are the same systems. This is the same stuff. We just don't understand because y'all weren't taught reality. You just don't understand because you weren't taught history. You just don't understand because you weren't taught the truth. You were taught a lie. You were taught that your captor, Christopher Columbus, was the one who founded America. When it clearly stated when he came over here on a boat, it was savages over here. And that's what he called them. Him and his people called them savages. So what are you talking about, Christian? Nothing. So now I understand why we have a legion, a nation of people who don't truly believe in the Christian faith. I understand it. It never did nothing but cause their families harm and hurt. So I understand it. Okay. Thank you, Oliver. Thank you so much, Oliver. I appreciate that, man. God bless you, man, for real. Thank you so much. Big O, appreciate that, Big O. Thank you so much, brother. Look. So all these people, these Americans who know Christianity for what it is, they know what it did, they know what it brings, they know what it is. They know what it is. So they don't have, hey man, go on in there. All right, put some shoes and a jacket on. Tell your sister, tell Leilani to put your shoes and your jacket on. I understand why there's so many Americans who don't like. I understand why Christianity doesn't have as much luster, as much power as it did. I understand. Yeah, y'all, please share this. Please hit the like button and please hit the thumbs up button for real, man. You ain't hearing nothing like this nowhere else. You will not hear this nowhere else. Everybody else talking about celebrities and bullshit. They don't understand the big picture with this shit. I understand the big picture. They don't understand the big picture. Big Bede sees it as it is because Big Bede has the ability to zoom out. I'm not thinking as a small earth dwelling human. I'm thinking as zoom out. I'm looking at this shit as God sees it, because I studied the word of God and I know how God wanted us to see this shit. I know how he viewed it. So I look at it how he views it. I zoom out. I get outside myself. I get outside my small, meaningless existence of a body and zoom out and get to the grand scheme. Get on ahead. Go ahead, man. I zoom in. I zoom out to show y'all on a on a magnified level of what we're dealing with. So let's keep going. Nobody believes in Christianity. It don't have no weight. It don't carry no weight. It don't have no meaning, no power, because we're starting to understand the true histories of it. Now, people like me, I was born into the facts. My father, thank God for my father. Everybody wants to demonize my father. Yes, my father was a rough, rugged victim to society, because once you start doing the things society has, drugging and doing shit like that, you become a victim to this shit. That's why I never will allow drugs and alcohol and shit like that to take control of my life. I will never allow a drug or any substance or anything to take control of my life. I like to smoke, I like to drink coffee, but it don't take control of my life. I like to exercise. I like to do what I like to do. I'm active, but I don't let that take control of I'm balanced. So listen, when you go to jail, let's break it down. For one, there's like I was saying, there's a good guy and bad guy mentality agenda that was given to us in America. America is supposed to be the good guy, and everybody else is supposed to be the bad guy. America's supposed to be the good cop while everybody else is the bad cop. See, if you understand police and how they work, when you get into that interrogation room, good cop versus bad cop, both cops are working on the same freaking force. The Muslim and the Christian are the same freaking force. They're no different. There's a good cop and there's a bad cop. The Muslim is supposed to be the bad cop. The Christian is supposed to be the good cop. Yes, they broke our fathers. They destroyed our fathers. They sent drugs on our father. They sent prostitution to our fathers. They broke our fathers. They put crack in our fathers now they're trying to break us with fentanyl. They're trying to break us with perks, Xannies, Mollies. They're trying to break us too. They will break you if you're not strong. If you want to be like your father, be like your father. But I choose not to be. I could have been junkied up just like my daddy. And I'm not disrespecting my daddy and calling him a junkie, because I don't know what he's been doing lately. But I know the game, and you can't lie to me. Nobody can fucking lie to me. Niggas on junkie time. I'm not getting on junkie time. I'm going to free my people. Now listen, you got good cop, bad cop, Muslim, bad cop, Christian, good cop. According to the, zoom out a little bit with me, y'all. Come on, zoom out. Take your magnifying glass and back up. Good cop, bad cop. They're over there doing this. They're oppressing their women. Oh, they treat their women bad. They do this. But they got good family values. See, there's pros and cons and everything. Let me tell you how they played us. Fuck with me. Take a walk with me. Let me tell you how they played us. America was the bad cop. Fuck them, not America. Christians were the bad cop, right? They dominated everybody. All around the world, the Christians are the bad cop. All around the world. The Muslims, if you're born there and that's all you know, you would look at us, Christian people, not me, but American Christian people, you look at them like they're just terrible, horrible, because in the name of American government with those flags and those bombs and all that, that's coming. Okay? In the name of the American government, those bombs and all that shit, that's coming in the name of Christianity. According to those Islam people, that's coming in the name of Christianity. Because majority of the soldiers that is implementing those that attacks on them are Christian soldiers, and they've been propagandized to the point where they think those are the enemies. When we're all humans trying to survive on this desolate planet. Actually, the planet's not desolate. They're making it desolate. We're all humans trying to survive on this planet that's been made desolate. We're all humans trying to survive on a planet that's been weaponized against us. We're all trying to survive. And if somebody was doing your people wrong for so long, let's break it down. Zoom out with me. Zoom out. Thank you for all the 4 people are in here. And hopefully it's more in here. But if not, it's just 4 in here. That's good enough. Listen, tell somebody about this shit. Tell everybody you know about this. Please. If you was getting done dirty for 20, 30, 40, 50 years, and you watch your mama, your daddy, your uncle, your auntie, your daddy, your brother, you watch them get blown to smithereens for 50 years, for 30 years. You watch your country get torn to rubble. You've watched this over and over again. It keeps happening every 2 to 3 years. You don't get a moment of peace. See, y'all talk about all this. What's good, Niruka? Look, y'all worry about we don't get all it. Everybody else. Those people haven't got a moment in peace for years. They haven't had a peaceful year in decades. Imagine that. While you're able to eat whatever you want to eat, walk into the store and buy whatever you want to buy, and go try on brand new clothes and cuss at the police and say what you want to say and all this. You think you got all these freedoms and all that. But these people over here, they've been getting torn to rubble and broken and bombed to rubble for the last 20 to 50 years. They've been doing this for 50 years, going through this, watching uncle get blown, watching auntie get blown. I got so many documentaries, at least 3 to 4 documentaries of how they were doing those Middle Eastern people. And they say, oh, these people are terrorists and this and that, woo-doo-woo. And they might be. I'm not a government official to say that they're not. And I'm not saying that they're not. I'm not going against what America said. But if a nigga's a terrorist, right? You don't destroy the whole town because it's 20 terrorists in that town. You go find them 20 mother suckers and you take them out. And on top of that, why are we all the way coming from over here in America? Why do we feel like our balls is that big and we own and dominate everybody that much to where, well, thank you so much, Lopez. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Look, why do we think our balls is that big to where we can go and tell everybody else what to do in their own nation and decimate a nigga's nation? Why do we think we can do? We've been living under the nation of warmongers for the hundreds of years. We've been living under a nation of warmongers for hundreds of years when we just want to live in peace. My ancestors were peaceful. Why do you think my ancestors got taken over? Because when those people came over here on them boats, we said, oh, boatman, white man, boat. Big sea monster swims across the ocean like a magic. Then we knew what a boat was. I ain't saying niggas is dumb, but primitive man, they seen them big ass boats with them niggas coming off with them button suits and shit, and they hats with goddamn top hats on and shit. We seen them coming. Like, what the fuck is this? And he had this tobacco pipe I mean, he had his little this, little that. We gave him some tobacco. Boy, you got that pipe? Huh, bro? Put this in there. Smoke this. Peace pipe. That's where the term peace pipe came from. When the Europeans came over here, they came taking shit. And the Indians said, hey, man, my people, the indigenous, black, original, indigenous people of America said, hey, man, you ain't got to be doing all that taking and roughing us up. Here, man, take this peace pipe. Hit this. And the European man said, I like that. What is that? How? It's tobacco. Tobacco. What tobacco? Yeah, bro, we got a lot of this shit. Come on over here. I'll show you. Come over here. What? Take these bundles back over with you. Take these bundles and all this shit. Go ahead, bro. Y'all take that shit. They come back for more. Because they done took it over there. And they got a taste for it. They like smoking tobacco. They ain't got it over there though. So they got to come back for more. So they like, this time we'll bring them some shit. We'll come back. And they kept doing that till they want it all. This is the fucking nation of the people we're living under. They want it all. And y'all so stupid. Now, I love my country. I'm not a coward either. But I love my country. But they want it all. They want it all. You can't have it all. America wants the fruits and vegetables from every nation on their platter, in their grocery store, on their platter, available, just so they can be top, and everybody else could be fucked up. It don't even make sense. So in those nations where those people who produce that shit, like it's nation, listen. If you're in a nation that grows guavas, right? You got massive amounts of guava because your nation is indigenous to your nation. It grows really easy in your nation. You're supposed to be giving guava and selling and feeding guava to your nation. Your nation's supposed to be eating guava. That's supposed to be the food for your nation, for your country, for your guava producing town. Nigga, you got guavas. That's what we produce. Guavas, mangoes, and papayas over here. So y'all motherfuckers supposed to be eating guavas, mangoes, and papayas. But guess what? Y'all are so dumb and desperate. See, this is why it's never good to be desperate for money. It's never good to be desperate for money. Because in the name of desperation, you will sell out your people for a drop of what you're worth. These people will take their guavas and grow them all perfect, package them up, and sell them to another motherfucking Western nation, aka America, for a quarter of what they're worth, because the American dollar had a more of a value than other nations around the world. See, this is, y'all don't understand the trick, the monopoly trick of world domination. How could my money be worth more than your money when it's being measured in the same unit? If you got $100 and I have 100 American dollars, that is still the unit of 100, right? Am I right or am I wrong? So why does your dalasi have to need 5,000 dalasi to get a motherfucking a video game when my American dollar takes 50 American dollars to get the video game? Why does your dalasi worth 500 times less than my American? This is the monopoly game to make people come to America. Y'all have got to be, some of people on this planet are some of the dumbest people because they haven't zoomed out and they haven't studied enough and they're not learning enough to understand the world. Stop being so selfish and sorry. Stop thinking your existence matters that much unless you make it matter. Your existence means nothing unless you make it mean something. It's billions of us. Did you hear what I said? Probably trillions of us. We are but a microcosm on the scale of reality. Micro. Humble yourself and make your life more meaningful. Think bigger than just yourself. Think bigger than just your small existence, and your life might have some meaning more than itself. I'm telling y'all how to be great if you pay attention. I'm telling you how to be free if you pay attention. I'm telling you how to think right if you pay attention. People think you done figured it out, but you have not. You're overweight. Your body's not balanced. Your mind's not right. And you don't know what to think about. So there's a problem there. You have to rebuild yourself. You have to redirect your thinking. You have to focus in on the truth to better yourself. That is the only way. It said, the truth shall set you free. It said, the truth shall set you free. There is nothing on this planet that can set you free except the truth. Money cannot set you free. You could get $1 million right now, and if your mind ain't right, you'll crash out. I promise you. You could get $1 million today, and if your mind ain't right, you will crash out. It's some young, dumb street niggas. They'll get $1 million, right? The first thing they'll do, call the drug man. The first thing they'll do, call the underground gunman, because they won't even go to the store and buy guns from legally from the store, because niggas are so dumb and so in criminal. Niggas is thinking so criminal. They rather have a dirty street gun than a legal clean gun, because they don't want nobody to know they got it, just because they know they're going to do crime. And so they want to have the gun to do the crime with to get rid of, instead of having a legal gun. And if somebody play with you, you bung their ass legally. You understand what I'm saying? And then you call the police and say, hey man, come pick this nigga up. I just laid him out legally. Yeah. And you're going to go to jail for a little minute. Yeah. You're going to get your gun up for a little minute. Be a man about it. You're going to get out. People are. And look, and the people you're going to kill with your illegal ghost guns, the people you're going to kill is going to be your own people. You ain't going to kill nobody who's really dominating you and doing you wrong. You ain't going to bring no harm to them, but you're going to bring harm to your fellow brother. You're going to bring harm to your fellow brother. That's the saddest part about it. That's the saddest part about it. People don't hurt nobody other who's hurting. People don't hurt people who hurting them. People who hurt they self. Black people ain't hurting their oppressor. Black people are hurting they self. Black people ain't robbing the person who robs them. Black people are robbing themselves. You get robbed legally every day. You know me tell you how you getting robbed legally every day and willingly doing it? Because your desperate ass goes and buy a lottery ticket every 2-3 days because your pockets is scratching and you're desperate for money. So you go and spend lottery money every 2-3 days, getting robbed for money. You go out and you getting taxed every day, getting robbed for your money. You're paying insurance on your car. You're getting robbed for your money. You paying for taxes, fees, and legal fees and this and that. You're getting robbed every day legally. And you sitting around want to rob your brother who got some dope money or who doing something, or you want to rob the person who got a store. He worked hard to build up a store. Mr. Jameson, he done built up a store and he been having this good. You see him doing good. It's Christmas. Everybody going there and buying, spending with Mr. Jameson. Now you want to go in there and rob him? This is what y'all do to each other. But the man who's robbing you, you do nothing to him because you're a coward. Niggas want to only hurt themselves. So let's talk about the Muslim shit. Yeah, a property tax on a house. Exactly. The house paid off and you still got to pay. Robbed legally. And you ain't going to never do nothing to the man who's robbing you legally. He's going to bend over and spread your cheek so he can go deeper. That's what you're going to do. Hey, close that screen for me, brother. So it don't get cold in there. Close the screen and put your hoodie on. Put your buttons on. Yeah, bro. It's for real out here, bro. So look, let's talk about this Muslim shit. Let me show you what Bunk Gang said.
Like it's a trend. It's cool to be Muslim. I'm starting to see celebrities convert to Islam like it's a trend. It's cool to be Muslim now. I'm curious on what's drawing y'all to Islam. Check this out. The Quran was gathered and put together 600 years after the events of Christianity. Now, why would we take a document written 600 years later to tell us what happened to Jesus when we have eyewitness testimonies to tell us what happened to Jesus? That's called the New Testament. It's in your Bible. And a Muslim would claim the Bible is corrupted except where it helps their theology. I'm starting to see celebrities convert to Islam.
Now, like I said, Christianity is no better than Islam, you know. But look, this shit is very real. How all these rappers, Lil Durk, Javante Davis, NLE Chopper, and some other dude, Kevin Gates, these are all converts to Muslim. But I will say this. The NLE Choppers and the Durks, they're the way you could tell that it's fake and it's implemented by the powers that be. Because those are real agents. NLE Chopper and Lil Durk, those are straight government agents. They work straight for the man. They're not real musicians. So, but look, Boom Gang, that dude right there was talking about how he's a Christian and all this and that, right? But check this out. My brother. See, these brothers soon forget, but real people don't forget. Look. Boom Gang one time on Halloween. It was either on Halloween or it was on Friday the 13th on the Beltane. It was like during one of their it was during one of their ritualistic days. One of those witchcraft days. I remember what it was. And Gang he's a whole lot of gang shit. I'm gonna show you. Boom Gang is the dude I just showed you. His name is John Gabbana, but that's the dude I showed you where he was just talking about the rappers turning to Christians, right? He got famous. I'll show you. Let's go back before I click on this. Because Boom Gang got famous. I'll show you. Let me show you how he got famous. You know what I'm saying? He's just one of them. Watch, he's one of them. He's just a crazy first level one of them. So look, I'm not going to talk about it. So look, he got famous off of doing a bunch of pranks and crazy stuff, right? But let me show you when he got to a certain point of being big, right? He got to a certain point of being big and he had to do this, y'all. Let's play this. Show y'all what he did to get on or to do whatever the fuck. I don't know what he got off of this, but look, let me show y'all this. I'm gonna put it right.
This is a Bunk from Bunk Gang. What is it? God
Said, what is it? That doesn't matter, she said.
He don't even know what it is.
Eat it, boy.
Eat it, boy.
Then she called him a boy. No questions asked. Soulless soul. Demon possession. On the spot.
And this nigga talking about he a Christian. He ain't no goddamn Christian, bro. That's why I said all that Christianity shit lukewarm. You can do anything in the world and then run back to Jesus and he'll accept you. Fuck all that shit, bro. Fuck all that shit, bro.
Do you feel it? Think so? What does it feel like? Like you.
What does it feel like? Like you.
When you see someone, what will you want from that person? Just take something, Shaka. Beautiful. So beautiful. So like you.
Haha, you see what this is. She's eating an apple. So she's a sinner. According to the logic and theology of that Christian stuff.
So now he done sat with the witch. You know the Bible says suffer not a witch to live. He done sat with the witch and he's possessed with a legion of demons.
No, he's not possessing no legion of demons. She gave him the vampire blood taste. He has a taste for blood, bro.
Legion of demons on him.
It's not no legion of demons. She turned him into a damn monster.
Misunderstood tattooed on his face. So she bit the apple trying to be Eve in the garden, not knowing she was already dead.
Yeah, so these niggas proclaim to be Christians and shit. So that's why I said don't ever listen to none of these weak ass celebrities. Don't ever listen to none of these weak ass celebrities. These celebrities is all satanic sellouts. All of them. Every last one of them. Get them out of here. Stop believing in them. Stop worshiping that shit. You'll be right with them in the afterlife. Hey, get off my car, man. Sky, get off my car. Aggravating button. But yeah. So how could these people even talk about Jesus? I'm trying to get right with Jesus. Nigga, Jesus. Me neither. I don't watch that stuff either. I watch internet. I stream. I'm YouTube. I control my content. But yeah, these people, y'all, man, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. I mean, come on, man. It don't get no. I mean, I be breaking that shit down too easy. Like, come on, bro. So now we got all these fake Muslim people, because guess who's about to, in the name of that, they're gonna try to invade and take over. So these people already, these fake rappers are choosing sides because they know the invaders is coming. They know. So they're like, no, I took my shahada in 2021. Yep, I took my shahada. I pray 5 times a day. Get your weak ass out of here, bro. And it's a lot of them who's Muslim rappers now too. And that's also, a lot of them do that shit for protection in jail too, because they be in jail and they know the Muslim brothers don't do a lot of that punking you out, and they don't let their brothers get harmed. So there's a lot of protection in jail. So a lot of people convert in jail too for protection. So it's a lot of that shit be fake, man. But the celebrity aspect of it is, if you following a celebrity, you are a dumb. Your John Gabbana said it's Jesus Christ, so it's Jesus. Man, yo, dumb. TD Jake said it's TD Jake, so it's Pastor the Super Bottom. It's your dumb ass. Come on, man. And TD Jake said P. Diddy didn't do it, so P. Diddy didn't do it. Show dumb ass out of here, man. Everybody's doing it. Doing the bot in it, man. Side, man. Ain't nothing wrong if you wanna do the bot all night long. Boop 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 boop. Yeah, for real, man. Andrew Tate Ben said it, man. Real ones Ben said it, but also too, Andrew Tate, he's a part of that spearhead shit. He's a spearhead part of the Legion. He's a part of it too. He's a good cop, bad cop. He really is. His dad was CIA. That boy CIA. That boy Andrew Tate is CIA. His daddy's CIA. Come on, man. Get out of here with him. I love Andrew Tate too. I like what he talks. I like him a lot. But he's CIA, man. That nigga CIA, man. I know, bro. I know it. That boy CIA. Andrew Tate is CIA. All he do is be like, yeah, sure. It's the show CIA ass out of here, man. Gang ass nigga, man. But I like him though. But he's one of them fake ones. He's not the real deal. People, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm in no power and structure position, but people like me is some of the real deals. It's not a lot of real deals. People like me are some of the only real deals left. Most of these people faking and fraudulent. Capping. Faking and fraudulent. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be fake as hell, bro. Big Bad not fake. Never gonna be fake. Can't pay me to be fake. Cause I seen the game. I'm watching. Look, I know the game, y'all. I'm looking at how my fame is gonna come in. I'm watching how everything's gonna play out. And there's no position for me to get bought into. I'll grind my whole way through it. That's why I'm gonna grind my whole way. I ain't waiting on no big check. I don't want no big TV show. I don't want none of that. Nope. I'm straight. I'm gonna do it myself the whole way through and make all the haters die inside. Yep. I'm gonna do it my way the whole way through by myself. Cause I'm gonna tell you some real shit, man. People ain't standing on truth like me. So if you ain't standing on truth like me, you can't stand with me. If you ain't standing on the truth like me, you can't stand with me in the truth. That's how I be feeling, man, for real. And I don't want no lukewarm people around me, cause that shit can get you hurt. A lukewarm person will get you hurt, set you up, flake out, not back you up, not hold you down. You know what I'm saying? Much respect to you, Antoine. Thank you, bro, for being here, man. Hold that shit down. Be safe, man. Do your thing. Happy New Year's to you, bro. For real, for real. But this shit is getting to that point. Like, it's to the point where it's like, why? 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 Why is this Islam stuff being so prevalent? You know why? Like I said, the bad cops finna come take over. We about to get handed over to the bad cops and can't even understand or see it. Oh, God, people. Wake up and smell the coffee, man. Wake up and smell the coffee. It's your big homie, Big Bad, man. Thank y'all so much. Appreciate y'all. God bless you. I'm out of here, man.